Tristan Connelly here, getting ready, get back inside the Octagon. It's about damn time. Let's just take it back a little bit, I guess. You know, you had that awesome debut in the UFC. Shocked the world, I guess. A lot of big upsets there, and then a bit of a hiatus before the next fight, and then now another hiatus before this one. Just talk me through that, because before the Pat Sabatini fight, you had to lay off. Then this time, another neck surgery. Like, talk us through the surgery and the mindset going such a long layoff.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the most challenging thing I've ever had to overcome. I've had 2 neck surgeries, with 1 fight back. I didn't get my hand raised too. So it's been a long time since I've been in there, doing what I want to do. So I'm super excited, especially with a guy like Darren Elkins. Super excited to get back in there and show everything I've learned and how far, how well I've recovered, and that I've still got a lot of years left in me.
So you had the neck surgery prior to the Pat Sabatini fight, and then coming out of that, what was the mindset going through? Like, what led you to getting this second surgery?
We knew there'd probably be a second surgery at some point, because there's 2 discs that are damaged and we only fixed 1. We are hoping that it would hold out until maybe my career's done, or maybe even never have to get it. But it didn't work out that way, and so I ended up having to get the second disc replaced. So hopefully now everything should be good. Like, those 2 things they're 2 titanium discs, so there's not much to go wrong in there. Fingers crossed, and I'm ready to get in there and put them to work.
And the surgery went well. What was the recovery process like? Was the time frame about what they said it would be, or did you come back quicker?
What about the quickest it could be? I mean, it wasn't there. It was really just waiting for time milestones with this type of surgery. Like, you wake up and as far as the pain that you're in is gone, right? There's certain things you have to wait for, the bone to solidify to the disc, and that's just time, before you do this activity, and then before you have to wait for this long before you do this activity. There's always going to be with any injury, there's going to be things that are ongoing for a long time, right? There's the neurological things that are a different side of things, which are covered at their own rate, right? So, but as far as being able to compete and train, it was just time milestones and how I feel, and I feel it's me that says whether I'm ready or not, because I'm past the time milestones, and I say I'm ready. So let's get her done.
Definitely. Now, you're a guy who's known for your gritty performances. You get in there, you bang, you get her done. Against your initial opponent, the first guy you went up against, you got it done. Shocked the world, as I said. And then Pat Sabatini, a gritty performance. The guy's a grinder. Gets you to the ground and holds you there. We saw that this past weekend. He did the same thing against TJ.
He really good against TJ.
So now you get put up against Darren Elkins. They're not giving you anyone easy here. They're throwing you to the wolves. What was Darren Elkins the first name thrown at you?
Yeah, and I really wanted Darren. I was supposed to fight him last year, I thought, before Pat, and then for whatever reason the date didn't work for him, is what I was told. So they said, hey, do you want to fight Pat instead? So we took that fight. So when I heard that name, I was immediately said, yeah, whatever date, you just let me know, I'll be ready. And so they came back, said it's on. I didn't want to get too excited till the paperwork was in, but once it was all signed and sealed, I was super excited.
You obviously know a lot about Darren Elkins. He's a gritty, grindy guy, just like you are. How excited are you to get in there with this guy?
So excited. I mean, it's a guy that he's been in the UFC since I started fighting, and so I've been watching him for years, and I've always been a Darren Elkins fan. So, it's a little surreal. As I look back at my career, I'm sure this will be one of the most memorable fights. However it goes, just because, hey, I'm fighting a guy that I've been a fan of for years, and I love Darren Elkins. I'm still gonna try and kill him, but I'm always gonna be a fan. So I'm getting in there. I get to test myself against a guy that I've been watching since I started, since I literally had my first fight. I've been watching this guy, so I'm super excited just for that reason alone. And then too, I think stylistically, like you say, he's a gritty guy that comes forward. So am I. And I don't think there's any way this fight can't be fireworks.
You think it goes the distance? I mean, you're a guy who likes to put on the pressure and get the finish,
honestly,
but this could easily go all 3 rounds.
That's what, and in my head, that's what I'm thinking. People are saying, "What are you predicting?" I'm predicting in my head winning by decision because it's the smart way to think about it. If the finish comes, it comes. But putting any hope in anything else just might lead me to chase that finish. And then, how does he win so many of his fights? Guys chase the finish. He does not stop. He keeps going. Like, you can be on, one toe, and he still hangs in there, and he'll come back and he'll make you pay for emptying the gas tank. So game plan is just to fight smart and fight hard the whole time and just win every second of the fight.
You have your gym here, obviously, Pinnacle MMA. I spoke to you at the last Battlefield. You're heading out to Vegas. We're at the YVR airport right now. You're heading back to Vegas. Why the camp in Vegas for the majority of the time this time around?
Well, I just Vegas. There's so many things like the PI down there. It's so nice. Get strength conditioning, physical therapy, nutrition, all your food, recovery. Everything's super close. There's so many good people to train with, and so I like to. And also, like, you get all the other distractions in life, right? And here I'm driving around so much. I just have so many more family obligations that take time. It's just eliminating those distractions. Still spent a good amount of time here with Adam Ryan and Jay Johnsey. They're going to be in my corner, and but I just it's nice to get away for a chunk and just really focus.
I know you like to teach at your gym, even during your camps and whatnot. Is that something you like to get out of the way as well? Because going down there, you don't have to think about other people. It's sort of all on yourself.
Yeah, and this I haven't. Once I went to Vegas, I stopped. I came back. I haven't taught since. I'm just focused on the fight. I'll get back to teaching after the fight's over.
Nice. Now, April 30th is the fight. This will be your first fight, as I said, in the last year.
Yeah.
Beginning of the year, first quarter of the year, April 30th. You want to get back in there, obviously, as quick as possible. How many fights do you think we can see out of Tristan Connelly this year?
Really depends on how fast they book me. Like the UFC's got a lot of fighters. They got a lot of people they got to take care of. So I would like to get 3 this year. Definitely another one, if not another 2, would be ideal.
Is this the last fight on your contract?
No, I got 2, like another one after this one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.